you allegedly have an interview with Suge Knight that you never put out.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. What's interesting is, even though for years I said that I would never talk to Suge Knight, I actually just talked to Suge Knight last week.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah. Over the phone, of course.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, me and him had a couple conversations at this point. It was interesting. I got the whole Suge Knight thing. He said something to the effect of, yeah, you've said a few things about me over the years, which I'm sure you wouldn't have said if you were in front of me, but
Right.
that's the past. And I'm like,
Right,
okay, I'm getting pressed a little bit by Suge.
Right.
I should expect that. That's cool. But we're past that. We're past that. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I might be doing some stuff with Suge in the near future. But what exactly happened with your interview?
I did it on Angela Yee's show. He was starting a show with Dave Mays. So they was calling with him from jail.
Right.
I asked some questions that I felt like the streets wanted to know. I asked questions that I felt like people wanted to know, and especially somebody from the East Coast, from Brooklyn. I wanted to know.
Okay.
One of the things that I had been hearing about Suge was that he was in PC. So I asked him, Suge, you in PC? Now this is Suge. I didn't think that I needed to sugarcoat that. I didn't think I needed to pussyfoot around that. I'm saying, like, this is Suge. He speaks his mind. He understands what it is, right? We see him talking about this one or that one, coming up with stories. We seen him say all kinds of things. So I'm thinking, like, with all due respect, I probably was speaking in a way where it probably felt to them, maybe they was thinking that I was maybe being disrespectful. I was trying to be funny. I really wasn't. I was like, yo, look, you in PC? And he was like, what, PC? I ain't in no PC. And, I don't know if you, and I guess he don't know my story, so I guess you don't know what it is in it, but PC, I know all about that. I ain't.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you always have a choice of being in PC? Because if you're a high-profile person, you are a liability to the prison if you get killed.
That's called involuntary protective custody, right? So if you involuntary put in, like, is it because it's your case, it's high profile, you're a high profile person, then yeah, they put you in there, right? But I had heard something different, and I just asked him the question.
But he asked to be put in PC? That's what you're saying?
I don't know if he asked that, but I think I seen somewhere online where somebody made a reference to his original case and said that he was in general population in his first bid, but yet he was in some sort of different kind of population on this one.
Well, keep in mind, right now Suge's 59 years old. He's a few years from being a senior citizen.
Indeed.
And okay, I'm not saying that he's a soft guy and he can't handle himself, but 59 is 59. We saw what happened in the ring when you had a Mike Tyson go in against someone who was less than half his age.
That's right.
So I could imagine Suge being an older man. He's got eye problems also. Remember, like, he couldn't see very well.
Right.
I think he had like a cane in court and so forth. I don't see why there's any shame in saying, yeah, I'm in PC. I got to do this time and I want to do it safely.
I don't know about all that. I'm just saying, I just asked him the question. You feel me? So whether it's shame or not, I mean, this is Suge Knight, so I felt like I could ask him a question. I also asked him, Suge had a certain mystique about himself, right? Everybody was scared of him. He was the
boogeyman of hip-hop.
Well,
let's just call it what it is.
Of hip-hop, of music business.
When I was in Universal Records, there was a picture of Suge in the security office that says, "Do not let in the building." That's
crazy,
a real
right?
thing. I remember that.
Yeah. So he had this mystique about him. So I asked him, I said, Suge, do you feel like, the mystique of you has like dissipated, is worn down, based on the fact that you've been knocked out a couple of times? And they didn't like that.
It's a fair question, though.
It's a fair question. This is what I'm saying. Like, here it is. You the guy that everybody feared at one point, and then we got to a point where maybe that some of that kind of turned down because we seen niggas swinging back. We seen you, like laid out. You've been shot on, punched on. So, do you feel like your mystique has changed? This was the question.
They didn't like that either.
No, they didn't like that.
So the interview never came out?
No.
But you could have put it out if you wanted to.
I couldn't have put it out because I did it on her show. That's
okay,
iHeart.
So Angela could have put it out if she wanted to, but she chose not to.
It's an iHeart thing. This is, that's a different situation.
Well, look, as interviewers, you get a piece of footage, and sometimes the person is unhappy with it, and then starts a conversation of, are we going to put it out? Are we not going to put it out? Are we going to take certain parts out? Are we going to redo it? This is typical in my world.
Right.
Doesn't happen all the time, but maybe, 5% of the time, maybe 2% of the time, you get these kind of conversations.
No, I get it. Listen, I asked a couple questions. They didn't like it. I felt like the questions was straight, depending on who I'm talking to, right? I feel like I'm talking to Suge Knight. I can ask him, listen, nigga, do you feel like your mystique has changed since you've been knocked out a couple times? Nigga, we all then took L's and took W's. Like, this is what it is. Yeah. Are you in PC? But, it is what it is.
So it's just those two questions?
It was another question. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was, I don't remember. I don't know if I asked him about Biggie. It was, I can't remember the exact question. So I don't even want to kind of make no shit up.